Hello, I'm excited to show you this demo of what I like to call the next evolution of your maturity adoption model of Mob. Now here at Mob, it is important for us to provide you with deterministic fixes because that allows you to perform bulk fixes at a single time, whereby you can then generate a PR to commit multiple fixes into your source code repository at the same time. And that's what I called here the step one. Now, the evolution of that in step two is we can combine these two steps together. So if you are gaining confidence in Mob's ability to certain issue types, you can then define in your policy setting that, hey, for that particular issue type, I would like Mob to automatically create pull requests for me and simply have the developers review the PRs upon the completion of a fix analysis report. Excited to see how this works? All right, let's get started. Okay, so here what I have is a already completed fix report where in this particular scenario, I'm doing the backlog, attack the backlog, where I submitted a SAST report from Snyk and Mob provided a list of issues that allows me to review and to fix. So if I look at one of the issues here, this is a NoSQL injection issue that Snyk has detected in my code. And so here, as you know, you can commit the changes as an individual, but if I go back to my report page, I can actually see that all these fixes are the same and therefore allowing me to have the confidence that because of the deterministic fixes, I can actually commit all these issues at the same time via a pull request, which Mob is going to do by generating the pull request into my source code repository. Okay, so here we can see the pull request, and as I go through the different tabs here, I can see the same fixes being committed into my repository. And obviously you can run all your checks here, but if I'm all good to go, I can then proceed to complete my pull request, which is going to merge these set of changes into my development branch right here. So the scenario that I would like to demonstrate in the next step is as developers are coding. Now, since I have the confidence that Mob is going to be able to address this particular issue, I simply want Mob to automatically create PRs whenever the fix analysis is being conducted. So if we go back to Mob and if we go to the settings here, under the fix policy, I can search for this issue type, in this case SQL injection, and under the column, the automatic PR, I can then enable that. In this case, what I'm telling Mob is that, hey, for every single time that you are detecting SQL injection and you're running this in the pipeline, I would like you to automatically create pull requests for me. So in this case, let's go back to my repository. We're going to go through the workflow of a developer, typically as they are coding, adding new features, new files. In this case, I'm going to upload a file that I know contains some vulnerabilities. So in this case, I'll generate a pull request. And from here, the way how I have defined this particular pipeline is that it is going to run a static analysis report followed by Mob's CLI, where we are going to do the automatic pull request. All right, so it looks like the pipeline job has completed. If we go to the pull request view within my source code repository, I can immediately see that Mob has created a pull request done via the Auto-PR functionality. Now, if I want to review what these fixes are, obviously I can still always come back to my Mob portal and to look at the issues that have been committed. And here you can see the two issues that we saw earlier in the particular PR where Mob has automatically generated the pull request. Notice how that here for the regular expression injection, Mob is not committing this for us because we have not selected this to be auto-PR'd, right? So from here, if we're all good to go, as we go through the checks and everything, I can then proceed to merge this pull request back into my branch. All right, so there you have it. As you can see, this is a very powerful feature when you are at that maturity stage that for a particular issue type, you're seeing that Mob is providing you with consistent deterministic fixes, and you want to bring your usage of Mob to the next level by simply having Mob automatically create pull requests for you. In that case, this feature will be there to help you with that adoption. Thank you.